Hi, my name is Michelle and I make handmade soaps over here at Black Swan Soapworks. Today's soaping video is my BTS inspired soap, Banana Milk. And of course, if you're BTS Army, you know it's our Jungkook that loves his banana milk. This soap was really fun to make. I do use fresh bananas in it, so please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you like watching soaping or if you're just here for BTS. For my banana milk soap, I'm using coconut milk and fresh bananas instead of the commercially produced banana milk because it has too much sugar and it'd make my soap overheat. There's a couple methods for working with milk in your soap. I'm choosing to add it directly to my oils before I add my lye water. I chose to use a canned coconut milk that's only coconut extract and water. It doesn't have any stabilizers because that can affect the quality of your soap. So once I added my lye water, that means that the saponification reaction is starting and my soap is going to start to get hot. You can actually see where the soap batter starts to change color. It gets a little bit more tan, and that's from the caramelization and the natural sugars found in the coconut milk. Now, I do have this video sped up, but you can see that I stick blend for a little bit and then I'll stir with my spatula and then stick blend again. I don't want to over stick blend at this point. Like I said, I'm choosing to use fresh mashed banana in this soap. For this particular soap, I'm only using about 1 ounce of mashed banana into 36 ounces of oils. And though I mash the banana, I want to make sure I stick blend that really thoroughly to make sure it gets evenly distributed throughout the entire soap. Now, somebody out there is probably looking at this and wondering if the banana is going to rot within the soap, and the answer is no. When first made, cold processed soap is extremely high in pH, and basically the bacteria and molds don't like that. So going back to the soap, I split off my soap batter into 2 separate containers. One is going to be yellow, one is white. You can see that the soap batter is getting really thick, so I have to add in the fragrance and hand mix really quickly. I knew this batter was going to accelerate because I added the coconut milk and the banana, so I planned ahead. I'm not doing any type of fancy, intricate swirl. I'm just doing a very lazy in the pot swirl and getting it into the mold as fast as possible. Since this is a BTS inspired soap, of course, I'm going to have my signature light stick on top, and if you look over to the right part of the screen, I'm going to do yellow globes. Because my globe of the light stick is yellow, I held back a little bit of the white soap. I wanted some contrast between the yellow part of the soap and the yellow of the globe. I decided not to smooth out the top of the soap. I really love the texture that those swirls left behind, and now I'm ready to decorate. As with most of my other BTS inspired soaps, the base of the soap is cold processed soap, but my light stick is actually made out of melt and pour soap. For most of my light sticks, I'm using a clear melt and pour soap base because I just can't quite get the aesthetics of it looking like plastic or glass with cold processed soap. And here's the final soap. It needs to set aside for about 24 to 48 hours so it's firm enough for me to cut. Of course, the banana milk soap is inspired by Jungkook, so I have to wear my Jungkook soap cutting apron. And unmolding this is quite easy. It's a really firm soap, and here's what the bottom looks like. Look at those speckles. That is from the fresh bananas. I can't say that there's anything special about the swirls when I cut the soap, but there's something so beautiful about those flecks of banana that you see in the soap. Because I have my light stick toppers, I do have to cut these bars individually, no big deal. Cut these 1 inch in width because when they're fully dried out, they'll leave me with a soap bar that's about 4 to 4.5 ounces. So here's where I'm going to talk about BTS and Jungkook being my bias. I think all of us that are BTS Army have an origin story, and sometimes the member that brought us to the group isn't actually who our bias is now. For me, personally, it was actually Jimin that brought me to the group, but I fell in love with them and I stayed for all of them. I find BTS and all their members to be so inspirational, and I want to share my love of their music with everyone. My BTS inspired soap making is definitely an expression of my appreciation for their music and how their music has gotten me through some really rough times. So if you're BTS Army, I'd love to know who your bias is. Let me know in the comments. And if you're here to watch soap making, is there anything that I can answer for you about the soap that I made today? Banana Milk was a limited edition soap that I made for Jungkook's birthday, but here's my website. Check it out. I will always have some type of BTS inspired soap listed. As always, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and follow along for more soapy videos.